Hi, this is Jermaine Hill.
And I'm Faith Hill.
And today we are going to talk about why we took a recent trip down to our self-storage facility in Alabama and looking at potentially renting out U-Hauls at our facility and kind of discussing with you the pros and the cons that we learned from our recent trip. From our recent trip, we were able to meet up with our U-Haul representative who manages the territory where our self-storage facility is located. And we want to talk to him about a few items. One of those items being where to actually store our U-Haul trucks on the facility. Considering the size of the facility and the layout, we wanted to kind of get his opinion, his expertise as far as where he felt like it was best to place our trucks and to get the most visibility, to get the most eyes on them as people are driving past us, past our facility, or driving past the street where someone may be able to see our facility on the main road. The second item that we talked to him about was the number of trucks that we felt like we wanted to start off with. We had a number. We wanted to start off small, but we didn't know how small we wanted to start off. So just kind of talking to him about what he felt like was the best number to start off with before we kind of, expand out and offering up more trucks. And so we were able to finalize the number of trucks that we felt like we can easily manage with this being our first time. The third thing that we talked about was, and really the most important, was how do we manage renting out U-Haul trucks with limited hours at our facility. Our store hours are 12 to 4:30, and our store manager works at the facility 2 out of the 5 days. And so we talked to him in depth as far as how can we still rent out U-Haul vehicles with her being remote and with the limited hours. And here are the pros and cons that we'll share with you today and what we learned from this recent visit.
One pro that we learned about renting U-Hauls in our market, we are in a smaller market, and we feel that it may give us broader exposure to more customers. Traditionally in self-storage, you pull your customers from a 5-mile radius, roughly speaking, and sometimes a little further if it's a more rural market. But with U-Haul, and especially in our area, since we don't have a lot of competition in our local market, we believe that renting out U-Haul trucks will give us more exposure to customers beyond the 5-mile radius. And we think that could help us with maintaining high occupancy levels at our self-storage facility.
The second pro for us would be profit stream. We will be able to share in the profits with U-Haul with being able to rent out trucks or trailers at our facility. And for us, with the size of our facility, this is huge. For every $1,000 that we add to our net operating income increases the value of the facility of about $14,000. So this is something that we feel is a great value add for us, a great value potential with increasing the value of our facility, and we'll see how things play out.
Another pro with renting U-Haul trucks is that in our area, there is little to no competition. So we're in a small town in Alabama, and the only competition we have is about a mile away. And he has a couple trucks on his site, and his primary business is an antique store. So he's not in storage. His primary business is not renting trucks. So we believe that as a self-storage facility, we could definitely compete. And we believe that there's unmet demand in our market as well.
One con we discovered with renting out U-Haul vehicles at our facility is going to be the limited hours and the remote management that we do at our facility. And one of the things this is going to really impact us, and things that we have to really monitor to make sure we stay on top of, is being able to make sure that the trucks are available to be rented out. Since our store manager is only going to be there 2 out of the 5 days and we have the limited hours, when someone is dropping a vehicle off at our facility, there's some things that we have to do to make sure that the vehicle is ready for the next person to be able to rent it out. And so you have to make sure that it's clean and making sure that there's no damage on the facility and that it's in working order. And so these are things that we're going to have to manage and try to overcome.
Another con that we discovered with U-Haul for us is that it'll be a relatively small profit share percentage for us. So we'll be around the 18% profit share. And for our facility, we won't be able to get more than that. And the reason being is that the profit share is tied to some metrics, one of which is how many days a week that your facility is open. And so to kind of move up in the ranking, your facility has to be open 7 days a week, and for various reasons, our facility there will never be open 7 days a week. And so we know going into it that we will be staying at the lower level of profit share.
The third con for us at this facility is going to be more truck traffic. The more traffic you have going in and out of your facility, you increase the chances of there being damage to the property, damage to the fence. We've already had multiple incidents since we've owned the facility with damage to our automated gate fence. And this is one of them was actually due to someone that was actually driving a U-Haul inside the facility and did not make the right turn.
So those are some of the pros and cons that we've been considering when it comes to renting U-Haul at our self-storage facility. For us, we decided that the pros outweigh the cons, so we did decide to move forward, and we hope to be implementing that first quarter of this year, and we certainly will keep you posted on how that's going for us. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and let us know if there are any other topics you may be interested in down in the comments. And we'll keep you posted on U-Haul, and until next time.